We're standing at a crossroads in the real estate business. It's time to change or die. The old way of doing business isn't going to work anymore. The old way of trying to collect commission doesn't work. The old way of pushing more, trying more, doesn't work. Many salespeople are older and they're retiring. They're burning out. And the old way of grinding it out doesn't work for the new salespeople. The Gen Z and the Gen Xers, those that are learning more about and care more about collaboration. So the real estate industry is at a crossroads. Do we keep doing things the way that we did before and focus on, for example, the organization that I have been with, RE/MAX, has prided itself on being the #1 sales organization with the highest level of production and sales income in the world. And what I know is that recruiting has slowed. Incomes for many have stopped increasing. Burnout is rampant. So I'm not here to paint a negative picture, but I'm here to create reality and truth, which is the way we used to do things can't work anymore. Hi, I'm Dave Tuscany. I'm from Thru the Fire. Come visit us at thruthefire.net. What I know, being a real estate broker owner for over 30 years, my partner and I, over the years, we'd see people come and we'd see them go, and we would tell them what we thought they should do, and they wanted to make more money. However, they wouldn't do the things that they needed to do. Why? Why is it that when we look at someone, think of any person, think of any single person in your life, and think of their traits that are positive, think of their traits that are perhaps negative. Why is it that if we share with somebody else their negative traits to try to help them improve, it doesn't work? So I'm here to say that the old way of fake it till you make it, the old way of learning scripts and how to say things a certain way to get people to do something, just don't work anymore. Energy Mastery is the way forward. To manage our energy, to manage self-regulation. As a matter of fact, through the emerging field of positive psychology, study after study after study shows that if we get in alignment and get happy first, success follows. Not the other way around, which is what we thought for many years. We always thought and were told, and I remember telling our salespeople, work harder, work smarter, work harder, go to work earlier, make more calls, and then you'll be happy. And guess what? That doesn't happen. We're knowing now that the opposite is true. If you become happy first, you'll become more successful. If you create a business based on love and authenticity, money follows. As a matter of fact, you know what's interesting is they say that love has always been the highest vibration. Well, that's not true. 4 times greater than the energy of love is the energy of authenticity. Being authentic. Being vulnerable. In my Energy Mastery program, I ask people, especially men, I'll say, what do you think vulnerability is? Guess what the #1 answer is? Men will say weak. And here's what I know. Vulnerability is a superpower. If we can learn vulnerability and use it with our clients and help them empathize for their pain, help them, guide them through the process in new ways, we're going to have a customer and a client for life. That's why, for all these reasons, that's why I've created Energy Mastery. I'm not here to say I can make more money and that's why I want to teach you how to make more money. I'm going to tell you a little differently. I've created a life that I'm ecstatic about. Created a relationship of my dreams. I don't have a boat like I used to have. I don't have a palatial home. I have a farm with animals, a beautiful wife. I'm happier than I've ever been in my life. Why and how? Because I've learned that the key to success is happiness, not the other way around. So, Energy Mastery is a program that teaches people how to be happy first. It teaches realtors and other salespeople how to become vulnerable, how to speak with I statements, how to listen deeper and actually hear the client, how to think of their needs first before they ask for something, how to rebound from upset quickly, how to get out of a slump, how to not go into a slump, how to have balance, how to learn to use no. No, thank you. That's my date night. No, I won't present your offer on date night. When I tell realtors this, some of them just freak right out. It's like, holy crap, I could never do that. Well, my relationship deserves better, doesn't yours? And when I've seen over the years people coming and going out of the business, many of them leave the business saying, I can't take this crap anymore. And what is this crap? Well, it's their own doing. Their inability to say no, their inability to listen. And that's what Energy Mastery does, is it helps realtors to listen and really hear and to manage their energy and help manage the energy of others. So, Energy Mastery is a program whose time has come. Typically, Energy Mastery is 2 hours once a week for 7 weeks, 14 hours. And by the end of that program, you'll fundamentally be a different person. You'll feel different. You'll think different. You'll expect different. And you'll begin to live and feel the way you've always desired. You know, it's interesting. In a business where you can call your own shots, you can name your own schedule, you can do it. There's so many people that are a slave to their schedule. Energy Mastery helps you to control your life in a way that feels good. So this from a broker owner of 30 plus years. Yes, I've made lots of money. I've had lots of heartache. I've had lots of pain. I've lost many deals. I've lost many realtors that used to work for me. And what I know through all of that is that managing energy is the number one skill. Call it self-regulation. So here we are, 10 minutes into this video, and what I want to invite you to do is reach out to me. We're going to be starting an Energy Mastery 2 program soon. Life can be that way. That way meaning Not fake it till you make it. Not, hey, how are you doing? I'm living the dream. How many people have heard that almost as if the person is forcing themselves to say that? Well, here's what I can tell you. Using the skills in energy mastery, which I've developed over these 30 years of being a broker owner, you really can live the dream. Come and find out more. Blessings.